Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one we're going to be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle, the HVY Nightshark. As always, I'm going to be taking you on a 360 tour on the vehicle, giving you some facts about it, going to Los Santos Customs, customizing it, and ultimately the goal of this video is to tell you if it's worth it or not. Now with that, let's start with that promised 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First and foremost, this vehicle is based on a real car, believe it or not, the Darts Combat. Google it, it looks exactly like the Nightshark. In terms of cost, it costs $1.3 million and it was released in 2017, which makes it very old as of the making of this video. In terms of the way the vehicle interacts with you, you can do this. Well, I really hate this new interaction menu. You can open all of its doors, all 4 doors, and that's it, because it is somewhat armored, and we'll get to that in a later part of the video. But for now, all you need to know is that this is actually an off-road vehicle, and you might be thinking, bullshit, well, it's a no-brainer, it's a high vehicle, but yeah, you never know with Rockstar these days, so yeah, better to say it than to keep quiet. That's the exterior. Now let's jump in and look at what the interior looks like. And, well, first impressions are, it looks incredibly cool. Well, aside from the back looks very empty. But, well, you can't give it all, I guess. In terms of the way the vehicle sounds, it sounds decent. And, well, the visibility is, well, it's garbage. It's no visibility. But, yeah, I think this is the only I think this is the only vehicle to have this visual gauge cluster, and I'm actually really digging it. One thing that I want to see before actually going and testing out what type of drivetrain it has is the temperature gauges on the right hand side there. Yep, you turn on the vehicle and it climbs the oil gauge. Oh, that's so cool. See over there on the right? Yeah, honestly, really cool. Something that's baffling to me is, why are there 2 speedometers on the left hand side? Yes, one can be in kilometers, the other in miles, although both are in miles. Who cares? For now, let's see what type of drivetrain we are dealing with here. And, well, it's no surprise that this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Yep, confirmed. And with that, let's get to Los Santos Customs and see what we can customize on the Nightshark. And as always, on our way there, I will be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Nightshark. And for the eagle-eyed viewers, you're probably noticing a dot in the middle of the screen, and that's because this vehicle, right, comes with a machine gun. So just to test that out, 1 second, there you go. Whoops, probably shouldn't have done that. But in any case, it has a machine gun, and I gotta say, it's incredibly snippy. Just look at how it takes off. For such an incredibly heavy vehicle, it just moves like really... something that can't be really described with words. It almost feels like a sports car, aside from the huge weight. Even the brakes are good, especially for its weight. And one disappointment that I have with it is that you can't fit more than 4 people. But, well, it is what it is. As I said before, it's an older vehicle. I'm really curious to see what we can customize on it. And by the way, the lamps on the roof, the lights actually work. So, I'm really curious to see if we can add more. And here we are in Los Santos Customs, and one thing that should be mentioned is that you can also modify this in the MOC or the Avenger, which is something that we're going to be doing by the end of the video as well. For now, we can sell it for a big fat 0. And let's start upgrading all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end and you guys don't yell at me in the comments. And right now, I just want to mention that also this vehicle was released about 3 years ago, about this time in 2021. So, yeah, this is not its first time on the podium, but yeah, I don't remember anything about it. So this is going to be kind of a new experience for me. Let's see, the first one we can do is bodywork. So let's go and, well, we can definitely, we can definitely do this. The primary color. It definitely looks cool. The secondary color looks weird somehow. Unless we make it black, I guess. The black one. Nah, let's go with the primary color. Who cares? The door plates, of course, we can go with more plates, more dates. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? Hi, Derek. Now, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go with the secondary one on this one. The headlights we can also modify a little bit. We're gonna go with the secondary there as well. And the rear protectors, we are gonna go secondary as well. The exhausts, here we have this beautiful side exhaust, and here we have I am having trouble locating. Oh, it's on the rear. Okay. What's the difference between this one and this one? Virtually no difference. Okay, interesting. So let's, I guess, do this and move on to the front grille option. And here are all the front grills. And by the way, I'm really enjoying that it doesn't have a splitter. And you're probably thinking, bullshit, how can it have a splitter? Well, you haven't seen enough GTA cars, I guess. So let's, wow, this is, yeah, let's go with this one. Why not? The hood we can also modify, and we can put a lot of armor plating on it, which is something that I'm probably going to be doing. Oh, we can put even more? Ah, so we can even... Okay, I'm wondering how the visibility is going to be like on this vehicle after we are done with it. But we are going to be seeing that at, well, in just a little bit, I guess, when we exit Los Santos Customs. Too bad that we can't completely remove the license plate, but I guess that's the price you need to pay in order to drive this vehicle on the road. Even though the F1 cars don't have license plates. Weird. We're going to be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs. For now, let's just focus on definitely not doing that, because this is an off-roader, as I said before. The wheels, yeah, I'm actually not that big a fan of these, so I'm going to be changing them. We're going to go with off-road, since this is an off-road vehicle. And, interesting. Yeah, I don't really see wheels that fit this one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe these ones, or maybe these ones, maybe these ones. Who cares? Maybe these ones. So these are good. Let's see. The wheel color we're also going to be changing. The tire design, actually, not bad. So we're going to be doing this tire design. And we can't tint the windows, but, well, who are we kidding? There are no windows anymore. And it's that part of the video where you guys choose a color for me to make the vehicle in this video. I think that was grammatically sort of correct. In any case, posted a poll a couple of days ago, and you guys voted on the poll. Thank you for voting. Now let's see the results. And for this week, you guys, guess, want me to make the vehicle chameleon color. So that's exactly what we are going to be doing. And as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll. And hopefully you are going to like the outcome. Okay, that's just cool. Let's see what else we have. We have this free chameleon, which is something that I'm... Ooh! This is so trippy. Now, let's see. We also have this one, and this is... Wow. Okay. Yep, these are all the chameleon colors that we can choose from. And I gotta say, I think I like this one the best. It just looks so weird and wrong. And yeah, let's go with the secondary color. Can we go with something matte, so it contrasts the weirdness that is the vehicle otherwise? Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a vehicle in a league of its own. One thing that I'm really disappointed by is that we can't put on any more things on the roof. For example, like accessories, or even better, more lights. Something to do before exiting Los Santos Customs, of course, is changing the wheel color. So we're probably going to go with red on that as well. Maybe even black. Yeah, probably this one. And yep, selling the vehicle for $105,000, which is what I can do now. But I'm definitely not going to do it because I spent too much money on it. And here we are. Wow, it's still daylight. Interesting. And well, I gotta say, this is probably the goofiest vehicle that I've ever built. And that's saying much. In terms of the vehicle, it's still an all-wheel drive, in case you're wondering. And just look at that. This is an off-road vehicle that's armored, and look at this. It spins its wheels. And I do realize that I didn't upgrade the armor. I don't like that, so I'm not going to be doing it for this vehicle either. But of course, you can put 100% more armor on it. For now, let's just focus on the driving experience, because this is, after all, probably what you're most going to be doing with it. Well, that and shooting, of course, but one thing that is missing is seeing what else we can customize on the vehicle, and that's why we got the Avenger, and it should be somewhere around here. And yeah, the brakes, incredible. Honestly, this is probably the best performing off-road vehicle that has ever been released in GTA Online, or at least up to that point. And it's probably still near the top, because yeah, this baby can definitely go and it can definitely stop. Let's see, now we can enter the Avenger and see what we can customize on the Nightshark. And of course we need to repair the vehicle first. For the damage that we did to it, we can put liveries on it, which is something that you can't do in Los Santos Customs, as you saw before. Now, let's see here. What else can we do? Well, those are locked, I guess. So, not gonna be going with those. But, wow, interesting. So, let's see. We should be having some... Really? We don't have extra weapon options? That's interesting, and also incredibly disappointing. We don't have... wow. Yep, that is disappointing. Let's go with this one, why not? And yeah, I guess we are exiting the Avenger. So this one, wow, I feel incredibly disappointed. Yeah. By the way, the game is still loading. It's not like it froze. It's yeah, the beauty of GTA Online for you. Wow, whoops, you didn't see that. In terms of the way the vehicle sounds, performs, everything, it's excellent. Well, the sound is kind of off, but you know what I mean. It's a good vehicle. $1.3 million. Honestly, spending it today, I'm kind of seeing it. Back in 2017, when this vehicle was released, yeah, this is a no-brainer. The worst thing I can say about the vehicle is, well, of course, the customization sucks. But in terms of its practicality, is that it can't fit more than 4 people, which is a shame for such a huge vehicle. You could definitely make this fit at least 2 more people in the back, having, of course, the rear open as well. In terms of the visibility that I promised you before, this is what you can see out of. So, yeah, probably not the best driving experience doing it like this in first person. But yeah, it's honestly, it's an awesome vehicle. It's nothing bad I can say about it. Wow, yeah, this really is undrivable. But it's good that it's heavy and it can like push the traffic away. And I guess with that, we are gonna be ending the video. Is this a good car? Definitely. Should you get it? Definitely. Spending money for it? Yeah, probably. But getting it for free this week from the Lucky Wheel is a no-brainer. Of course, in case you have the one before, 3 years ago, this might be an overlap for you. But if you don't have this vehicle, definitely give it a shot. I promise you, you will love it. And that's going to be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. And I will catch you all in the next one. Now, about that off-roading, I promised you. Yep, it's, well, it's confirmed. It's, literally, can do all types of terrain, including water. Interesting.